That's right. Spam those new emotes. Show those YouTube ruffians what they're missing out on. Show them that they are truly unbased and lacking in Riz by not having our smorgasbord of fantastic new emotes. Look at them. Look at those things. You guys on YouTube, you want those, right? You definitely want them. I know you do. I can see it behind those vacant eyes of yours. All this slop has made you unaware as to what lies straight before you. That there are beautiful emotes just waiting for your usage over on twitch.tv/Makari. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second channel. I was kindly informed that there's a series of videos that'll do a diligent job of bridging the gap between Team Fortress 2 content and other IPs out there. Because the last thing I would like to do is for us to be typecast as a Team Fortress 2 React Andy. At that point, we might as well just become a VTuber and just get typecast as that. This video is called Overwatch versus Team Fortress 2. The two most prolifically antithesized communities imaginable. And I can only imagine, if this is what we've seen from other Team Fortress 2 related videos, that it's going to be an absolute giggle. Now, you guys know the drill. You must go and watch the original. You must go and like it. I'm actually super excited for this. I've seen this in my periphery for a really long time. I've been eagerly awaiting this for a while.
There wasn't getting any.
I mean, let's face it, right? Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch are probably the only two quote-unquote hero shooters that are kind of prevalent in this day and age. I can't really think of any other that are still as, like, played. And I say that about Overwatch in the current situation, considering when this was made, Overwatch was probably a lot more liked as opposed to now where everybody hates. I mean, this is literally 5 years old. And 5 years ago, when people didn't hate Overwatch, when Overwatch was still fun to play. Oh, how things have changed. All right, here we go. Is the door going to open and instead of the TF2 characters, it's going to be Overwatch?
We have you surrounded, at least from this side.
Ah, the logic is undeniable.
Come on.
That's the same logic I use for my Twitch community. I have you in my clutches and there's nothing you can do to stop me. You think your viewership belongs to anyone else? That's incorrect. Your viewership belongs to me! And only me. Oh, you gonna cry? You gonna cry? You think you can go watch someone else without reaping my ire? That's adorable. Try it. Try it. See how far you get. Anyway.
No.
You're so amazing. You inspire me.
Is it just the TF2 character? Oh! They're just there. Are they not gonna like explain how they got there? Wait a minute, is this a commentary about the future? Did this animation predict the future? Did this animation predict that Blizzard were gonna be so out of key and out of pocket that Overwatch was going to go bankrupt and that all of the characters from Overwatch were going to have to find work elsewhere? So they got employed by the blue or the red team and then had to... Oh my god, this was so meta. This is meta. This is meta. This is what happens when Overwatch finally falls down the maintenance mode backlog. My god. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe just there because it's a holiday. You know, I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary from the average Overwatch player. They're causing as much property destruction. They're as brain dead as the average Overwatch player that I've played with. I see no difference. This looks like a very typical Overwatch lobby to me. Yeah, no, Soldier, I would just walk away at this point.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1. I'm gonna say it, and I know you're all gonna hate me. For those of you who are Overwatch stans out there, Team Fortress 2 is better than Overwatch, just in almost every single way. It's got way more character. It's got way more riz. It's generally more enjoyable. I think the only thing that Overwatch maybe wins out on is maybe the gunplay is like a bit more energetic. But I'm sorry, the fact that, can we just remind ourselves that Overwatch care so little about the enjoyment of their audience and pander so much to the casual that they've literally increased the bullet size of every single weapon in their game, so that casual Andes can feel like they're just being given the win. Look at this nonsense. This is Overwatch.
How? How? How?
Because the little babies just have to get that dopamine. You know, little baby Overwatch players need to be given their wins. Oh, you don't hit your shots. It's okay, little baby. If you just shoot in the general vicinity of the enemy, you'll get your kills. Yeah. It's really friggin' stupid.
Not in charge anymore.
I
Clip it.
despise how Blizzard keep ruining Overwatch. I used to love Overwatch. I thought it was one of the best hero shooters out there. Meanwhile, Team Fortress 2 out there, I mean, that's the other end of the spectrum. Team Fortress 2 gets one update maybe every 5 years. But at least it's still true to its origins. At least Team Fortress 2 still has that level of grit, and your skill is your skill. There's no padding. If you play well, you play well. The less we talk about the botting issue, the better, though.
Moving the payload. Join me.
Scrumpy. Oh. You need a few more drinks than that, demo. I actually don't know who would win if these guys went straight up. I feel like the Team Fortress 2 characters would kind of get rolled. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. I mean, it's not like the Team Fortress 2 cast are completely defenseless against Overwatch. Oh no, it's a nest of engineers.
I always dreamed of being stationed.
I actually think that the Team Fortress 2 versus Overwatch would be way more even than what you'd expect, right? Like, you think of Overwatch versus Team Fortress 2. Overwatch, futuristic, militaristic. Team Fortress 2, a bunch of ruffians. You would kind of, like, at first thought, you're going to assume that the Overwatch characters are going to steamroll them. But then you realize that the Team Fortress 2 characters have something that Overwatch don't. Complete unhinged gremlin energy. I mean, sure, you have Junkrat on Overwatch, but that doesn't make up for the entire team. Yeah, Team Fortress 2 versus Overwatch is a way more even fight than I think people would give it credit for. Sniping's a good job, mate. Sniper! Now's not the time for pissing! This was clearly made 5 years ago, because if this was a modern animation, both of these would be bots. And they'd instantly get headshots on each other. Wait, how did me sniping make it into this video? What do you mean, That's quality Girotti! People pay good money to get that treatment, Widowmaker. I've seen enough Fansly content of you to know that this is the kind of shit you're into.
I'm under fire.
Yeah, the Rule 34 would make me think otherwise of your discrimination against that. Nice, nice. Yeah. Yeah, no, that holds up. That holds up. It's not what makes us different that matter. It's what makes us the same. And there are some characters here that would have too much in common to fight each other. And I respect that. In fact, you know, this whole argument of Team Fortress 2 versus Overwatch reminds me of a series of videos that JT Music made, where he would make music of Team Fortress 2 characters versus Overwatch characters. This series of songs are absolutely phenomenal. I love every single one of these. I mean, listen to this music.
You know what they say.
In Russia, love makes you.
And besides, that's the whole thing, right? Who's to say they'd fight each other? We all know that there's a match for each one of them. We all know that they'd all fall in love with each other eventually. So who are we pairing up with who? Who's pairing up?
Let's keep it moving.
I mean, we all know that everyone's going to fall in love with Pyro. And this is exactly why I don't play I don't play whatever this gun is anymore, the brass whatever.
Enemies re-engaging.
Boink. Oh no, they found the one scout player that actually knows how to kill another player.
Oh, yeah.
Sombra? Is it Sombra? This turned into a horror movie. Oh my god, wait. Is it Mai? Oh man, this really dates the video. Like, this was obviously made at a time when some characters hadn't been nerfed into the ground. I remember like back in the day, Mai was like, you would like, if you saw Mai, it'd be the equivalent of seeing a Jesse McCree doing the high noon at all given times. Like, you saw a Mai, you would have to hide your heads. That icicle shit that she would do, you would know, like, Mai was a better sniper than Widowmaker. That's horrifying. Can we just also take a moment to talk about the wokeness of the de-assification of our beautiful video games? Because what used to be only a Blizzard thing of de-assing all of their characters has now spread to so many other games. Fortnite refused to give any of their characters a dumpy anymore. All of their female characters are flat-assed as fuck. And it's really disproportionate, because sometimes they give these characters, like, really wide hips, but no ass, and it makes no sense. Back in the day, Tracer had an ass. Mai had an ass. They were glorious and curvy and unapologetically sexy. Now we have to deal with the flatness of Utah. And it's just absolutely despicable. I remember people playing Mai just so they could try and get an upskirt shot of her.
That's what I'm
Meowdy,
talking
partner.
about.
Who would have thought that butts would have caused
right,
the
let's do
controversy? We truly do live in a society. Tracer versus Widowmaker. Tracer versus Scout. A fight older than time itself. Utah, Ohio. I'm an ignorant Brit. I don't know anything of America. Anything that's outside my small geographical map of England. You could say anywhere in America, and I think it would be Utah, Ohio, or just anything.
She is love.
Oh my god.
Cavalry's here.
That is one of the best burns you can ever do. Using your enemy's slogan back against them. That would be like me saying to chat, I'm cringe! 'Cause ha! It's me making fun of you guys! Oh no.
Unfair.
Get stuffed.
Listen here, we don't all sound like that, I'll have you know. Just because we're all British doesn't mean we all sound like, doesn't mean we all say cheers, love, and biscuits, and get stuffed. I realise that I sound an awful lot like Tracy if I put the voice on, but just because we're British doesn't mean we all say the same bloody stuff. You guffer.
Now, where were we?
Now, where were we?
You suck.
Tracer always confuses me as well. Imagine if she gets stuck in a time loop where she gets an arm blown off, reverses time, only to get that arm blown off again to reverse time and get stuck in that loop of constantly getting her arm blown off. I know that's not how it works, but time travel's a wonky subject.
Hello.
I healed the man who will kill you.
Now kiss. Now kiss. Monkey. Saxton Hale! Wait, if Saxton Hale's in this fight, then it's not even a question. Team Fortress 2 would win instantly. Saxton Hale is so strong that he chooses to let the enemy live to give them a small hope of existence. Saxton Hale is so strong that when he does push-ups, the earth gives way underneath him and decides to move beneath him. Compensating much? Oh, they're still going at it.
The cart has almost reached the final terminus.
Let's keep this moving.
Oh god, that's not a nest, that's a hive of engineers.
Graviton surge is ready. Огонь по готовности.
Oh, if only it was that simple. If only it was that simple. Is that a fat NG? Guys, which of the Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch characters are we shipping? Heavy and...
I was told we would
Oh
be
yeah, they're both
fighting
Russian, aren't they?
Is that all you've got? I am Mother
Kiss.
Russia.
Kiss.
Russia?
Russia?
I am Russian man. It's a nice thing.
Check out this gun.
Oh my god. This is the best thing!
That's so wholesome!
It is best thing!
Now kiss. Now kiss.
This item is Harry's favorite. All will fear my gun.
Not bad, old man.
That's like the most wholesome thing ever.
I want to hug you.
No! Kiss me.
This is like those stupid fan animations where they just like some like 15-year-old Gen Zer got hold of SFM for the first time and this like mushing like Barbie dolls together, like kiss, and then they kiss, and then they like. We've gone from an era where kids would play with Barbie dolls and make their Barbie dolls kiss to playing in SFM and making their favorite video game characters kiss. And I've seen enough Rule 34 to know that this is canon. Doesn't matter which universe you're from, this is canon.
Betrayal will not be tolerated.
Aw, that's really sweet. So wholesome. So wholesome. Haha, haha, penis equals funny.
What a good that soldier training did ya? I'm drunk!
Yeah, that holds up. You know, that holds up. Oh, that's it. Hey, we got through it. Oh, and there's another one. Okay, listen up. Listen here, you little munchkins. If this video gets above 200 likes and let's say 10,000 views, I will watch the second. And we'll start segueing ourselves into some glorious animations that are maybe not Team Fortress 2 related, but adjacent, shall we say. God, I love this video though. It actually serves as a really good example about like the community, right? But even when the game itself is kind of garbage, like Overwatch as a whole, in this day and age, it's shit. It's really, really shit. No one will deny that Overwatch is in a terrible state. But the content being made around Overwatch, Rule 34 or not, is really fun. I love seeing machinima. I love the passion behind people who love these games. And I hope one day Team Fortress 2 starts getting some love from Steam, but maybe one day when they decide to stop working on artificial intelligence and revolutionizing the gaming industry. They literally have, like, if Team Fortress 2 had a big update where they put in some new guns and overhauled some things, I think Team Fortress 2 would have a renaissance. More than it's already having. Like, you notice that Team Fortress 2, it's never died. But over the last couple of years, it's gotten so much more popular just because of Overwatch sort of killing itself. But yeah, this was a great video. I really enjoyed it, guys. Please make sure you go watch the original. If we get 200 likes, if we get 10,000 views in the video, we'll watch the other ones. And I'm pretty sure this guy does some other stuff as well. I've seen this guy's stuff around. Yeah, so we might watch some of his other guy's stuff as well. And he still does Team Fortress 2 content, which is kind of fun. So we'll see what that's all about. All right, guys, see you in the next video. Ta-ra!